Don't forget that this Friday, I will be announcing one winner of a free $100 Amazon gift card. So if you would like to enter to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. Earlier this summer, Democrats led by Senate Budget Committee Chairman Bernie Sanders revealed plans to pass a major reconciliation bill worth more than $3 trillion.
Keeping the economy strong. And the first part of the plan is not being facetious when I say that, but it's interesting that they've stepped forward and done that as well. And the group I'm meeting with here today is leading the way.
The news came after more moderate and centrist members of both parties opted to put together an infrastructure bill focused on traditional investments in roads, bridges, and other types of physical infrastructure. This group of senators rejected President Biden's American Jobs Plan, which also included measures to help workers and increase labor protections. This spring, the Biden administration also unveiled the American Families Plan, which included popular items like the extension of the child tax credit's current structure through 2025, and the establishment of a paid family leave policy. The reconciliation bill has gained momentum over the summer and includes many of the items from President Biden's plans that were left out of the bipartisan infrastructure plan. One measure that everyone would love to see, including the reconciliation package, is a fourth stimulus check. Some of the measures included in the reconciliation bill will send money directly to U.S. households. The package includes funding to make the changes to the child tax credit permanent. The bill would also ensure families to pay no more than 7% of their income for childcare and establish a paid federal family leave program. Now, some economists worry that the ending of federal protections and programs like unemployment benefits and the eviction moratorium, combined with a new surge, could hinder economic recovery.
Both bills are going together. I happen to think that Joe Manchin is right. Physical infrastructure is terribly important. But I happen to think that the needs of the human beings of our country.
More than 9 million people filed for unemployment benefits this week before the programs were ended, and Goldman Sachs estimates that this year, more than 700,000 families could be evicted. According to the Eviction Lab, more than 500,000 landlords have already filed eviction notices since March 2020. None of these states have large populations, meaning that they are overrepresented in the eviction statistics. This data comes as the U.S. Census released information showing that in the recently conducted household pulse survey,
young people cannot afford to go to college, and then on top of all of that, the scientific community is telling us that we're looking at a cataclysmic crisis in terms of climate. Oregon is burning. California is burning. People are drowning in New York City. Detroit, flooding. Siberia, largest fire on Earth. Drought all over the world. The United States must lead the world.
35% of tenants and homeowners were behind on their rent and mortgage. With no federal eviction ban in place and millions losing unemployment benefits, many people are looking to see if a new direct payment could be issued. If you support a fourth round of stimulus payments, then be sure to like the video, everybody, and comment below. Now, measures that did not make it into the infrastructure bill, including universal pre-K, free community college, and paid family leave, are included in the reconciliation package. In the comments made by Chuck Schumer, he would like to see the aspects of Biden's family and jobs plan passed through reconciliation. Bernie Sanders, who has not been involved in the bipartisan negotiations, voiced his concerns over the lack of progressive policies, including the package. During an interview, Sanders spoke to disillusionment many feel towards government, saying that there are a lot of people in our country, working class people, who are losing faith in the ability of government to address their needs. And what we are doing is just that. One measure notably absent from the reconciliation package is a fourth stimulus check. While Sanders and other lawmakers have not spoken directly about why money was not allocated for a direct payment, some evidence is buried in the proposal. Some of the measures included in the reconciliation bill will send money directly to U.S. households. The package includes funding to make the changes to the child tax credit permanent. The bill would also ensure families pay no more than 7% of their income for childcare and establish a paid federal family leave program. These and the other components of the bill vast public support and provide more sustainable support for families over one-off stimulus check payments. Last week, the House Representative Ways and Means Committee released new details on central pieces of the reconciliation bill. This included information on tax credits for businesses across sectors. Some of the credits aim to assist businesses in the energy transition by encouraging an increase in production in the wind and solar energy sector. Others are aimed at helping childcare facilities that form part of the Health and Human Services network pay their employees more by providing payroll tax credits directly to the centers. That's all the news in this video, folks. If you guys found this video useful and helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. As always, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a great day.
Yeah, I'm calling on the news.
Why did you refuse to meet with them and to accept their letters?
The September 18th rally, you got briefed yesterday by law enforcement. What do you say to people who are coming here and saying that they're here to free the political prisoners on January 6th? Something that's actually been voiced by some Republicans. What's your response to that?
Well, apparently there is supposed to be a gathering here on the 18th. The Speaker, the Majority Leader, Leader McCarthy, and I had a meeting yesterday with the leaders of the police board. I believe that they're well equipped to handle what may or may not occur. I don't know, Senator Blunt, you want to add anything to that, or is that pretty well covered?
Yeah, I think that covers it. I met with the chief last week, and we're hopeful that the steps that they've taken to be sure that they have the right kind of backup from neighboring agencies, and of course nobody should be better than the chief to figure that out, having been a police chief in one of those agencies, would be a plan that they have a chance to be sure that is there, whether they have to exercise it or not. And I guess if you're looking at the fencing issue, the test of how quickly it gets up and gets down may be a better thing to look at than to continue to talk about a permanent fence around the Capitol.
If the Democrats put in a debt limit increase in the CR at the end of the month, would Republicans defeat that CR?
Yeah, let me be crystal clear about this. Republicans are united in opposition to raising the debt ceiling, not because it doesn't need to be done. So I want to make sure everybody clearly understands this. The last time the debt ceiling was raised, it was done on a bipartisan basis in conjunction with an overall caps agreement, and that debt ceiling increase covers basically what we did last year. This year is unique, and as you all know, I've been